something about what I was wearing. I'm wearing one of my husband's old t-shirts. It's pretty much my uniform of choice around here is an old t-shirt and underwear. I'm wearing underwear. um, but he thinks I'm cute in it, and it's comfortable, and it's, baby proof. So if we go out in public, I don't just wear a men's t-shirt, so don't worry about that. Okay. I'm just gonna go right to future because I can't really remember what the last thing I answered was, but do I want children? Actually, yes I do. In case you haven't watched my videos, I have two beautiful babies. Maggie will be 16 months this weekend. Love of my life. She's so precious. And Jack. And Maggie is named Jack Jack. That's what she calls him, is Jack Jack. He'll be 3 months this weekend. I don't even know what day it is. The life of a mommy. And I'm looking at the top of my screen to see if there's a date anywhere, but I don't see one. Okay, so they're in the same week. They're like 5 days apart. So yeah, 3 months and 16 months. Do I want to be married? Yes. If you've watched my earlier videos, this is my second marriage. My first one I thought was the one. So typical. He turned out to be a cheating alcoholic. In case you ever wonder why I don't drink, I've been hurt by alcohol. So I try to stay away from it as much as possible. My father was an alcoholic, and then I found out that my husband had a problem with it that he was overcoming, and then chose to stop overcoming. So yeah, anyway, It's a lot more subtle than that. Love at first sight, yes, I do. Not the kind of love that can last a lifetime, but I do think there's something to be said for an immediate attraction that's more than physical. Okay, can we rewind? I think what I believe in is love at first meeting, not really first sight. I think lust at first sight is. I definitely believe in lust at first sight, and I believe in love at first meeting. Yeah. Ghosts. I've never had a run-in with a ghost, but I think they're fascinating. So, sure, why not? Do I believe in aliens? I want to. I really do. I don't know why there would only be life on one planet. You know, if I say yes, I believe in God, then why would that God only put life on one planet? So I'm gonna go with yes. I believe in aliens. Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Do I believe in soulmates? Wow. Sorry. I don't guess so. I thought I had found my soulmate, and he turned out to not be what I thought he was, so I don't know that you ever truly know a person other than yourself, and even then, I'm not sure that you ever know yourself really well. I think self-actualization and self-realization are things that happen every year that I get older. I found out more about myself. So how could I truly expect to know another person 100%? And if you don't know the other person 100%, then really are your souls connected? I mean, I don't know. Is that too deep? I think there are people who you can feel a strong connection deep in your soul and feel like you're called to be with them forever. It may just not always be as perfect as you would like for it to be. Heaven, yes. Again, I don't know that it's exactly what everybody else thinks it's gonna be. That's my personal opinion. Sorry, my nose is running. Hell, yes. Kissing on the first date. Hell, yes. My little pad says hell, kissing on the first date. It looks like one long sentence. Yes. Yes, I don't know why I'm not slutty. I don't mean sex on the first date. I don't mean third base on the first date, but kissing. Yeah, I think kissing is the best sport of all. And I like to kiss, so yeah, I hope that doesn't make me a bad person. Forgive me. Somebody said on my last video that I didn't strike them as the type of person that would have tattoos. Perhaps you don't know me very well. And if you're thinking, I didn't realize she was the type that would kiss on the first date, perhaps you don't know me very well. Do I believe in myself? I've struggled with that for a long time. Again, because of my past, because of where I came from, it's taken me a lot of. Ooh, that's really good. That's cherry. It's taken me a lot of years to feel like I believe in myself, and I still struggle with that. My mother, who is my very best friend, was not the most encouraging when it came to your dreams and fulfilling your dreams. She was more of what you would call a realist, and I don't blame Smith, Jack Johnson. Of course, Broadway musical stuff. I'm a junkie for that. Les Mis is one of my favorite soundtracks. Rent is one of my favorite soundtracks. Okay, I guess that covers a lot of it. I could go on for days and days about music. Someday I'll get I don't even listen to CDs anymore, but I still have my big folder of CDs, and maybe I'll get it out someday and we'll flip through it. Probably, I said something about More Than Words being my favorite song growing up. Right now, probably the past few years, my favorite song is Three Libras by A Perfect Circle. I have no idea what it is about that song, but the passion in it, the music, the vocals. Ooh, I could listen to it on repeat. I do listen to it on repeat over and over and over and over. Okay, movies. I listed a few. I know League of Their Own was in there. Bandits, The Usual Suspect. I also like Fight Club, Snatch, Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels, Trainspotting. That whole line of movies, I guess is the way you say it. Princess Bride, Breakfast at Tiffany's. Oh, Holly Golightly and Cat. Two great characters. Joy Luck Club. I am fascinated by Asian culture. I actually read that book before I saw the movie, so I guess that book is actually more of one of my favorites. But I'm fascinated by it. I think it's beautiful and haunting and all that stuff. There's a baby awake, so I'll try to cut this short.